Hi, my name is Andrew Hochler. I'm an elementary, middle, and high school band teacher in the Byram Hills School District in Armonk, New York. Today I wanted to talk about tuning our trumpet. So, when we play, we need to make sure that we are always playing in tune. There's a certain area in the pitch that we always want to aim for, and if we're a little too high, we call that being sharp. If we're a little too low, we call that being flat. Now, trumpets, believe it or not, are actually built to be naturally sharp. When our tuning slide, this thing right here, is pushed all the way in, the notes will be sharp, and I'm going to demonstrate that in a minute. On the trumpet, it's best to tune on notes like open G or open C. We want to use a good breath support and get a good sound. So I'm going to demonstrate that right now. I'm currently using the Tonal Energy, or TE tuner. You can purchase it for about $4 in the App Store, but there are also plenty of free versions as well. So, I'm going to play an open G. With my tuning slide all the way in, it should come out pretty sharp. Let's see if that works. Exactly. Now you may have noticed, even though I'm playing a G, it's coming up as an F. Trumpets are pitched in B flat. So my G is actually a concert F. I'll talk more about that in another video. But the point is, you'll see that it came out as sharp. What happens if I pull out my tuning slide quite a bit, maybe a couple of inches like that? What do you think is going to happen? It's picking up an entirely different note now. Let's try it somewhere in the middle. I'm going to pull it out so it's about an inch. Let's see if I'm playing in tune here. And there you have it. It was coming around a little bit, but for the most part, the note held in tune. Let's try a low C instead. Let's see if I can get that smiley face again. That smiley face tells us that we're in tune. Huh, interesting. Now it's coming out a little flat. So I'm going to push my tuning slide in just a little bit. And let's see if I can get both notes in tune, starting with G. Let's try a low C. And just like that, I have both notes in tune. So, if we are sharp, we want to pull out our tuning slide. And if we're flat, we want to push in. Now, some of you may have tuning slides on your first and third valve as well. We call this, to no surprise, our first valve slide and our third valve slide. We use that to really fine-tune certain notes. For example, when we play D, 1 and 3, it's naturally going to be a little sharp. So if you can, try and pull out your tuning slide just a little bit for D. So let me try playing 5 perfectly in tune notes. I've got my tuner right next to me. Now you can't see it from this video, but my tuner was giving me a smiley face for every single note. It's so important to really be thinking about intonation. The word we use for this is intonation. Every time we sit down to play, you should always be proud of the sound that comes out of your instrument. You should always be striving to play in tune and make sure we're always using good breath support, breathing with our diaphragm. We'll talk about breathing in another video. Feel free to watch this if you have any questions, or you could shoot me an email. My email is right there. It's ahochler@byramhills.net. Thank you so much for watching.